Hey everyone, my minimalist travel setup. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. If you enjoyed the video, find it helpful, please make sure to subscribe. All right, today I want to talk about travel gear, the things I carry, and for me it's a work in progress. And right now I travel with a small piece of luggage, a backpack, and a guitar. Now for a while I had a larger piece of luggage, but it got to be too much and I pared things down. Some people say like, whoa, like how do you travel with so little? But for me, I'm always telling myself, this is like way too much stuff. Why am I carrying all this around? I need to get rid of more stuff. So I like that with these few things though, I can keep my hands free when I'm going through airports and train stations. My hands are free to hold a cup of coffee or whatever. And I've traveled and spent a few months in Southeast Asia with this setup. I've had to pay baggage fees a few times to check the luggage. Depends which airline. Some airlines will let you check one bag for free. But for the guitar, I usually carry this to the plane, hand it off to a flight attendant before boarding, and they're usually able to store it up front in a storage closet, and then I grab it when I get off the plane. And there's never been a charge for this. So now here's my goal for the coming months. So I'd like to pare things down even more, take a look at everything and see if there are things that I'm not really using, clothes I haven't been wearing. I'd really like to see if I can get things down to where I just have a backpack and a guitar. And I'm still carrying like way too many books with me. And in the future, I'll just bring one book and the rest of the backpack space will be for clothes. So since I'm likely headed to a warm climate, I'm just planning to bring, shorts and t-shirts, a pair of pants I'll wear while traveling, one or two more packed, and a couple of button-down shirts. I might teach at a winter English camp and possibly for longer in the spring and summer. So I'll need a few things to wear for the possible job. But at schools where I've taught in the past, a decent pair of shorts are usually fine in that hot climate, a polo shirt or other light button-down shirt. In the past, I feel I've overpacked on clothes, and I feel if I need more clothes, I can always just buy a few things when I get there. And then when I leave, I'll find a resale shop or somewhere to give these things away. So you can usually buy clothes for pretty cheap in the places I'm traveling to. So it's not a worry, it's not a problem. If I pare things down and eliminate the luggage, I might also check into getting a larger backpack. That could help. Now the guitar is just for fun. I've always played guitar since I was about 12 or something, and I'm just used to having one around. I used to play in bands, all kinds of music, punk rock, alternative, jazz over the years. I used to go to jam sessions and all that stuff. It's been a few years since I've done that, and these days I feel like I play for myself. It's kind of like music therapy for me, or like meditation. It's a good discipline. Even if you're just practicing scales, arpeggios, chords, whatever, working on technique, it's fun and it's really relaxing and kind of energizing. I like trying to make up tunes, melodies, riffs, and just trying to be creative with it. I have a channel where I need to start uploading more, but I started uploading like sketches and drawings, and then me playing original music. Links are below if you'd like to check that out. I have a lot more to upload, and I'm planning to focus on doing that more regularly in the near future. So if you want to travel with a guitar, you need a good carrying case. And the one I have is good padding in it. It has straps so I can sling it and carry it on my back. And I'll have my backpack on and then still be able to use the shoulder strap on one side to carry the guitar. And like I said, I just bring bring it along for fun, but really it's something I could buy when I'm in a new place. You can find guitar shops or music instrument shops in most cities, and you can usually find guitars that are good and affordable in the, like $150 to $300 range. And these stores are usually fun to check out. You can see what kind of different instruments they have in the country where you're living, try some of them out, maybe chat with the shop owner or employees. So I like to slow travel, spend time in one place when I get there. So I'm thinking I might not travel with a guitar in the future. Instead, I can just pick something up when I'm in a new place, use it for a few months, then possibly sell it back to the shop or give it away when I'm done. Also, the guitar I travel with now, it's a decent guitar, it plays well, but I see it as kind of a simple, cheaper practice guitar, and I'm not worried about it getting damaged or lost. It wouldn't be a big deal if that happened. So I'm not feeling any stress or anxiety about it when I travel. So this is my basic travel setup. And like I said, it's a work in progress. As a minimalist, I'm always thinking about the stuff I have, what I can get rid of, how I can pare things down. And it still feels like way too much stuff to me. I think just one backpack would be ideal. It'd be so easy to travel light like that. If I'm flying, I would only have the one carry-on bag and no bags to check. So I'd avoid the baggage fees and save money there. And then plus, not having to wait in baggage claim when I arrive, it would simplify that whole process and just deboard the plane and I'm ready to go. And also once or twice when it was a little tricky trying to find my Airbnb in a new place, this happened in Bangkok and Taipei recently. Sometimes the directions aren't the best, or the taxi driver isn't familiar with the location, or there's a street that's closed off to cars, and you maybe lose your internet completely. So once or twice I was dropped off within a block or two and had to do some walking and got lost and disoriented. And after a long international flight, that's not the funnest situation to be in. And you've got your luggage, you're dragging all this stuff you're dragging around. So just having a backpack and being able to move easily and freely, I think would make a difference and be really nice. Keep your hands free and be able to navigate the new neighborhoods more easily. And so that's my goal. So I'm working on paring all that stuff down, simplifying how I travel, and I feel it will take some of the stress out of travel as well. So how about you? Any fellow minimalists out there who are traveling light? Or do you like to travel with a few pieces of luggage? Are there things you have to have with you and feel like you just can't do without? All right, share in the comments below, and I'd love to hear how people are traveling, what works for you. All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.